Well, I thought you could get diabetes.
CQU. So this is our light vehicle part of the workshop at this end. We look after multiple different courses. We have our mechanical apprentices, we have auto electrical apprentices. We run multiple high school classes, so it's very popular with the high schools. So pretty much every workshop in the local area would have one of our past high school students employed. That's how popular the course is. We also run pre-apprenticeship courses. So pre-apprenticeship courses are designed for students who have completed school and haven't decided what career path they want to do, so they can come to college for 2.5 days a week and get some mechanical. So the cylinder is made of glass. There's special felt seals for the piston to seal the compression, and so we can actually start this engine up and students can see the combustion process occurring. So we close all the doors, we turn the lights off, we put the extraction fan on, and then they can physically see the combustion process. We run it on different fuels. We run it on unleaded petrol, we run it on metho, we run it on LP gas, and they can also see the temperature changes of the combustion process as well. Yep, so it's more of an interesting tool than anything, because the students don't actually do a unit around the different fuels as of yet. But how do you mean?
Oh, two cylinders run up and down inside the engine with a piston going up the centre.
No, I haven't had any of those. No. Replaced at 14.8 litres, a bit more than the 2 litre or 4 litre engine in the car. 560 horsepower and 1,000 horsepower. But only works 1800 RPM. Most trucks are around 2,000 RPM because they require a lot of torque for pulling the plant. And heavy commercial vehicles, which is highway trucks, plant, which is the AUR version.
No, look, that's pretty sad. So then, with old chisels and old air clamps, a bit off the chainsaw blade, all these pieces were behind the guillotine, and I thought, oh well, it's a bit of a crock and roll thing here. We'll make a crock. This one, you see some of the guys here and ladies in the garden, they wear you out a bit. So I reckon I could weld it up and not wear somebody out as much. Okay. This little one. We don't have the issues with all the PPE. Okay,
The archaeology is probably get $500.
yeah, but these are all patent. Pete's got the patent right somewhere for that. I'm only fooling, but look, one per, you know, like
Oh, for the kids, yeah.
and it's just, and all these ideas just come from just sort of looking and thinking, what can we do to draw you people in for a bit of interest, or a young person to that matter. The young school guys want these. Okay, they want the motorbike bit. VW combi vans with the surfboards on top, they seem to be pretty popular. Some of them will make the little fisherman up or the golf player, out of the wire with the washers, etc., and the nut and stuff. And you can have a bit of fun. If you know somebody that plays golf and they throw a tantrum at or whatever the hole might be, and they bust the golf club up or whatever, so you can.
Fun and games, so to speak. We've got some rather expensive equipment that we do use in our training here, like this little block here. I don't know if you know what a gauge block is. It's being machined to a standard where that little block is probably worth $50 or $100, and that's the highest standard of machining possible. I'll let you hand that around. I'll have to de-rust it afterwards. Don't drop it, please. It's like handling a gem or an opal or some of that stuff. Yeah. So, for instance, that one's a perfect 50mm gauge, and you can see yourself in its mirror finish. That's only part of the story, but there's a little job here that these guys will be doing in the next few days, where they use dial indicators and instruments, some that we've manufactured here, some that we've bought, and the samples of all work over here. So just anything from school kids make themselves a little hose connector. We can make that in about 7 or 8 minutes. It's alright, I've got lots of them. No, that was very good. Vertical borer. So it's like a lathe. Inside the lathe, there's something similar to that, but it's only about that round. So we can go and have a look at some of the machinery, or if you want to have a discussion on anything you see here.
Lindsay, was that done here?
No, that's just been donated.
Oh, right.
There was only 2 of those in the world when they smashed that, and now there's only 1. So that was quite an expensive mistake. That's been ruined, and they've just given us the wrecked one. So that's just a bearing out of a machine tool. So
is their machine tool useless then?
no, they bought a new bearing. They're old one. It probably is because, as you know, drilling there, 2-inch drill, $400. Yeah, so certainly the cost and the complexity is there. So one of our newer lathes over here, have a look at these 2 machines, exactly how far it's moved, not just on the dial, I can go to one graduation there, but does actually move, that'll tell me. And so it's capable to have machine tools manufacture things to such a precise tolerance now that you can make it exact because of this little device here. Same old lathe that's been around for 300 years in its basic style, 200 years. But now it makes it like a set of digital calipers. It's got precise, true reading on what you've actually got on your size. Hampton up to about 10 or 15 years ago, all they did was make gears. Gear manufacturing. We don't have gear manufacturing stuff. We could make a very basic one. It would take a long time, but there's very specialised sort of stuff that's grown out of this industry. Manufacturing starts with the basic tools that make the tools.
I'll wheel you up this way. I've got the keys with me and I'll show you our prac work area, and we'll have a look at a couple of classrooms and things like that. Okay, let's go. Thanks.
These days, it works under what we call a training package. So the training package has been put together by industry representatives, etc., and they available to any of what we call an RTO. So RTOs are registered training organisations. So they're groups who, like ourselves, TAFE in Queensland and CQU, etc., slash industrial installation, where we've got meter box over here, we've got a normal typical aerial service coming on, and we've got a distribution board inside with a cooktops and an oven and so on, and ceiling fans and things. And one of the things that they've got to do, all electrical apprentices these days have to do what we call a capstone exam. So it's got a code, it's G105, and that's an exit exam. There's no learning taking place at that point. It happens at the end of their 4th year, just prior to them being signed off, and they've got to come in and do 3 2.5-hour written exams. A computer test is one of those, and a practical one-on-one test where they go through and test this installation on their own and prove that this installation's safe to connect up. It's one of those things that's definitely a problem in industry, and I see something, I think it might have been John Ross projects were having problems with they're being made at present, come from Canada or somewhere like that. So one of these days, Peter, I think they'll land on the door, and I hope to do a major refit in this room.
Just warning you, all right? Yes.
No, that sounds good.
Back to the budget.
So
You should be in hospitality.
Yeah, funny that. Should win an award.
Make real sources, real food, cook it from scratch. There's a lot of them. So it's that sort of thing. Yeah, so we teach all that sort of stuff.
nobody in the industry really knows pastry, so we teach them how to do pastry. So
Yeah, funny that. Wish I win an award.
We've also got a really big delegation in from Indonesia, including a Vice Chancellor, an advisor to the President. Added to that, we've got graduation today, so we literally have thousands of people on campus for the graduation, so it is busy, but we definitely wanted to just come down and say hello.